Welcome, welcome. We're going to start things off a little differently today. Let me get my specs. We're going to move you to full bench mode. Oh, if I can get you there. And tighten you back up. Fret not. I think that's our angle. We're going to play a bit of guitar today. Ooh, does the blue light look cooler? Oh, it's way cooler. Oh, yeah. Welcome, welcome. Let's get this camera down a little tiny bit. Welcome, whoever's watching. We're setting up the rig in a different orientation today. What's happening? Can I play Titanic? I can play that on piano. Maybe we'll head over there later. up, folks? This is the Tea Party winter solstice. For whoever was wondering. Football is life. Welcome, welcome. We're just playing a little guitar before we get to the workbench. See our key we're working on over here. It's supposed to be played on a 12-string guitar. This one only has 6. And it's in open tuning in G. No, C. C, G, C, G. D in there somewhere. Stuffy to keep this guitar in tune for that whole thing. There's the intro. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Let's flip you around. Welcome to the workbench. We're about to get rolling here. Thanks for the comments, guys. Thanks for the likes. I just got to move camera 2 back into position. How's your guys' Christmas? Just thought I'd try something new there for the intro. There we go. Oh, GoPro. We'll be doing that today with the process of the second key we're going to make. For any of you all catching up, this has been our project. I'll show you what it goes to here. So this is what we'll be working on. Let's get set up to do that. Just put you back here for a sec. Merry Christmas, man. Hope you had a good one, eh? Although I heard the Right and Honorable Mr. Trudeau was over in your area ruining other people's Christmases. You just missed our musical entrance. I don't know if you know the Tea Party or not. Let's get some other music going here. Right on. Thought I'd try something new. Oh, look, it's us. Put on our lo-fi metal. Come on here. Yeah, it was a nice little break. Time to get back at it. Needed a break. Some people were hating on my key. I made a short calling it the most expensive key in the world, and got immediately called out for it, which is normal for, you know, YouTube. People who've never built anything in their entire lives suddenly are experts. So here's the 800. I think we'll switch up to the 2000 now. Yeah, there's one in every pack. Oh, my dad's watching. Hello, Dad. He just texted me. I'm gonna get something under here preemptively this time. Yeah, man, take care, eh? Appreciate that. Have a happy new year if I don't see you again. See how much, there you go, Dad, you got your own shout out. See if we can put some more luster on this. And then I'm gonna make another one, because I know she's gonna lose this one immediately. But I'm gonna do another, a different design. I had a couple ideas for keys. This has been a fun series, so let's see how that goes. I'm also thinking of different decorations to put on this still. I don't know if I should do the shaft of it. I kind of like it the way it is. What's up, man? Abdu Rafe Mufti. Let me know how badly I butchered that. After this one, we'll have to get the polish going. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's not forget the GoPro this time. We'll see just how shiny we can get this one side before I switch it. We'll do this side second. It's pretty bright. I only just started too. Welcome people, welcome. Hope you had a good Christmas. Merry belated Christmas. Happy early New Year. Before I forget, I'm going to plug this phone in. I'm going to take intermittent shots with the GoPro. I don't know if you guys know anything about GoPros. Their battery life is pretty minimal. We're getting pretty shiny on that side. I'm pretty directional. I think that's what we'll want. I mean, I don't even know if 2000 is going to be enough to fully get rid of all the scratches. But it was the last step before we start on our next one. Can't do that one-handed. There we go. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Show you what we're up to here in just a second. Just putting a finishing polish on this key. Somewhat get it shiny. We're getting it there. If you guys are wondering what this is for, I'll take you here quick. Just appreciate you tuning in. This here is wet sandpaper, so it needs constant water. And it's 2000 grit, so it takes a lot of extra work to get it to happen here. It's getting pretty shiny. It seems to be putting the finish on there, but at the same time, just like the middle part of it seems fogging up. Maybe patience is the key. Or I just take a toothpaste and a buffing tool to it. Maybe I'll do that after I hit it with this. It's coming along. It is so hard to tell if it's working or not. I mean, it's significantly shinier. Maybe our paper just isn't worn down enough. Could be. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll show you what this is for in just a second. So we're just trying to shine that up for anybody just tuning in. Putting a nice finish on it. We are miles from where it started. This is what it started as, so. Although I do kind of feel like we had it in a place with that 800 grit. But this is 2000, so I don't know why it would make so much of a difference. Should be taking those scratches right out. And I'm not putting a lot of pressure here. Maybe I'm asking too much of the sandpaper. Let's try circles again. Then we'll get into our other design. I know this is pretty boring. I'm going to leave that there for now. Let's clean this up. And I'll just stay together. Alright. So here's our goal, is to create basically another one of these. If you're just tuning in, show you what we're working on. We're just building keys for these old trunks. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm almost at 1,300 there. And so what we got to do is basically hack another one out of this side. This is where this key came from. And again, I just found this on the road, so free. So I'm going to copy the head part of it, and we're going to make another type of design for the next one. This has this sort of so we kind of beat the other finish. This is a little greasy right now, but or did we? We're gonna have to think about that polishing technique. Okay. So I think on here, I think I'd like to have it on this for when I cut it. Let's put some tape on here for now. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're just tuning in, I'll show you what we're up to in just a second. Then I can put it in the vise to actually cut it with a bit more ease. Alright. Pencil. Alright. Give it a quick sharpen here. That's one waxy feeling pencil. Sharp enough? Okay, all I'm going to do is trace basically the end part of this key. Because that's the only part that really matters. And of course, it is one of those stupid pencils you can't see. This looks like a real pencil. Alright, take two. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll show you what this key is for in just a second. Oh, this pencil feels cheap as hell, too. Okay, not too bad. Okay, so from there we can draw whatever kind of key design we want. For there, what we'll do is just take that clean off like that. Then from there we can grind, hack, slash, do whatever we want with it. I'm going to move you guys camera 2 position. I'm going to mute you in a second too. Because nobody really wants to hear this thing. Grinding through aluminum. Oops, there's the water. Get most of that. Appreciate you guys tuning in. For anyone wondering, we're making keys for trunks. Not overly complicated. But a fun little hobby. We need you out a little bit more like this. Move our music. Close our water. Bend that slightly. Get everything really tight here. Get a battery. Okay. Let's get the GoPro going. Pointed at the action. Okay, I'm going to mute you for a second. I don't know if the jigsaw's gummed up with pumpkin guts or what's going on here. It keeps spitting my blade out. Alright, take two. I'm gonna take a different angle of attack. Alright, one more mute and then we're on to it. Not too bad. Holy, that's a pain though. I feel like it went easier last time. Let's get you guys back in the action here. Welcome, welcome. We're just working on our key. Comes your guys' favorite part. I really feel like last time I cut that with the jigsaw. How did I do that though? Because it'd be nice to get closer. Maybe something like that. Feel free to give me your ideas, guys. It's really hard to get it in the jigsaw. Maybe we'll just whittle it down. That seems tedious though. Maybe the blade's too abused too. The problem is I can't get it to get on there. We basically took the same. Just thinking to myself. We'll get it figured out. Try the wheel. It's just out of reach. Gotta pull this out a bit. Hopefully it doesn't warble too much. Hey, Roy's Timber Art Techniques. Yeah, this is sort of a Dremel, if you know what that is. We're working on it. We're working on it. My problem is I only had one jigsaw blade, and it's dull as heck. And the last one we made, here's what we're doing, just so you know. So we're making a key, another key for these old trunks. Yeah, Power Fist is kind of it's like a poor man's Dremel. Does the job. My problem here was I had this little angle aluminum. When I cut this one out, I had more rigidity, and I was able to cut down the shaft ways. And on this one, I just don't have that liberty. I tried. The bit's so dull. I just don't feel like right now going and getting a bit. We'll just grind her a bit here. I'll come check out your channel later. What's a Kutzall burr? They sound expensive. Here's my bits. Yeah, I'm thinking about branching into some woodwork. I mean, with the trunk over here that we're working on, there's a whole bunch of woodwork I want to do on the inside of this thing. For you folks just tuning in, that's what we're working on. We built this one the last couple weeks. I love the design on it so much. And the shine now. That we're going to make another one. We'll do some sort of different decoration. Well, Roy's, I'll have to come check out your channel for some inspiration. if I should just file it. It's such a pain in the ass to file things, though. Canadian here, so we're sort of cousins. See, that would work. I really don't want to have to file all that, though. I gotta look for bits. Let me see if I have them. Well, dang it. I do not. See, that's a power fist for you. It doesn't have the juice to get through here. Good little hobby tool, though. Hey, thanks, Rose. I'll hit you back later. When the stream uploads, I can go back and sift through comments. I get a rag here. Bear with me. Now guys, I appreciate the subscribes and the likes. Yeah, this one's a bit more janky than the last one we made, that's for sure. I said this one was just... It was easier to cut out of that piece we had. Let's leave that there. Let's change our attack angle. That's not bad. That's gonna take forever. It's that or we start over. Now I'm stuck in thought. Let's GoPro some filing action anyway. What is working? What is super slow? Alright, I need to go back to the drawing board here. think that was part of the problem. Let's save this one. Let's start over. I think on the last one I was able, because of the rigidity, to actually cut. Got to get closer. You guys don't want to watch me file that all night. Okay. That's all right. Take two. We run all sorts of experiments here. I had another plan to make random keys, but then I thought if I'm just making random keys, I might as well make a key that works for something. And for you new folk, this is what we're working on. I have a couple shorts on it if you guys are interested. I'm sorry for the lagginess right now. I'm just trying to figure out cutting this. We have one sort of started. I don't feel like filing the whole thing though. Basically just need those lines. I mean, we can go as long as we want. This feels like pretty appropriate size though. We'll give it a bit of length. A little bit more to play with there too. Okay. Let's try this again. Move you to camera 2 position. You guys can still see a little bit. Appreciate you all watching. Let's kill that robot arm for a second. Okay, I'm gonna silence this. We're gonna saw, so bear with me, guys. Alright, we're back. I did miss that piece, but I think we can get that one. The problem was not cutting it. Like I cut the last one out of a piece like this, and I just couldn't get the saw to bite it. Now, can I get it on there? That's... Let's try it. See, that's my problem. Same problem. Maybe we cut it with the cutting wheel, eh? I think so. Alright guys, come back down here. Oh, hold on. Set up the gimbal too. Alright. While we're here, give you guys this little tour. So we're just working on another one. We got metal everywhere. Alright, the process has begun. Appreciate you guys watching. Alright. Just getting the GoPro going there. Alright, let's trim this little piece. Come on, almost there. There we go. Welcome guys, welcome. If you're wondering what the heck is going on over here, it's a good question. We're just making a key, another key. So we're just cutting a template out for now. We'll get it all filed down to size. And this key, we made this one last week. Just goes to this trunk right here. Appreciate you guys tuning in, I mean. Alright, quick cleanup. This is the position we like. I'll put a fresh coat of tape on this end. Alright. Doesn't really matter which way is up or down yet. It's not a complicated key either. The piece is a little bent. Just want this to sit sort of flat. Oh, now I've done it. There we go. Get our pencil. It's only really this basic shape here that goes into the trunk anyway. I'll show you guys. You can see this one doesn't even go in all the way. It's just that front latch part. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe for me. Got this new little file set for Christmas. I think there's some good candidates in here for scratching out the end of a key. I kind of like their bigger triangle file though, so let's pull that out. When we get finer in there, we'll use the smaller files. Try to get you guys, you can kind of see there. Feel free to leave a comment on how I'm using this file the wrong way. I always love that. Well, I've got an even smaller triangle file. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're just making a key. Another one. I think last time I used this. Let me get the GoPro going. The GoProing. The file does help kind of put a channel in there for this to fall into, though. Let's see what we're kind of trying to emulate here. Appreciate you guys tuning in, as always. And kind of stretch this one out a bit. I left a little room to play with too, so let's all experiment, trial and error. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Please hit the like and subscribe for me. Well, it's getting close. Welcome to my ASM art channel. Okay, I think we're getting close on this. We will work on the edges here first. Hey guys, welcome. Just tuning in, we're just scratching out another key here. Appreciate the love. Sitting a little too high. That's some good bite to it. Let's grab the bottom side here quickly. So here's what we're shooting for. Somewhere in there. Doesn't have to be exact as long as this fits in here, which we're really close to. But we'll take a little bit off here now. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And so this was the exact same process we used to make this out of this. It's extremely hard aluminum. I neglected to pick up drill bits still, so we'll be doing the grinding method again. I'm starting to shave the pencil lines off now. Still a little bit to go. Let's switch it over here again. Again, as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know how your Christmas was in the comments there. We had a great one here. No snow. I could cut the grass today if I wanted to, which is not ideal for sledding. Let's do one more check here. Getting pretty close. We can actually test this in the lock. Just about fits. Once it fits in there, that's all we need. It'll scratch a bit more off the top here. Another GoPro angle going. Welcome, guys, welcome. Let's see how close we're getting here. So close. That's a bit better angle. Trying to improve my file form. I'm trying to cover the whole length of this too to keep it as flat, as straight as possible. Let's just flip it over. Welcome, guys, welcome. If you're wondering what we're working on, we're just fabricating a second key. We built this one last week out of the same metal. Polished it and everything. This key goes to this trunk. Always had these trunks, never had a key. Now I'm going to have 2 keys. And that just fits now. I'm going to take a bit off this side. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. Still see this side's a little bit wide, but it just fits now. So we'll take off just a little hair more. Try to get it squared up there. Then we'll work on actually getting it to open that lock. And to do this, I just looked up what these keys look. You can buy a key for 10 bucks, but I'd rather put, 2 weeks into making it. Another hair on this side, and we'll be good to go. Not too shabby. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is just a blank key we're making out of a piece of aluminum. Pretty nice fit in there now. So now we're going to carve the key part of it. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe for me. Here's the one we made last week. Give you a tour of that quick. Make sure you subscribe. We've got a whole bunch of stuff we're going to do with this trunk. Alright, now that I got some notches, I'm going to take the Dremel to it. I'm going to GoPro this experience a little bit. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Alright, so the whole goal is to get it to look like this, so we can get it to work in here. We're getting pretty close. Cool it down a little bit. Well, let's see if it does anything. Not sure if we have enough chewed off here yet. So it's a little too broad. Which is good, because it'll give us some wiggle room to really kind of decorate it up. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's give her one more rip here. I'm slowly and steadily making that in. I'm just not quite there. So let's take the tape off now. Here's what we're trying to emulate. Just gotta go a little deeper. Clean up the bottom here. There we go, we're getting awfully close now. I have a feeling we're going to work up here still. But that valley's looking awfully similar. Yep, no worries. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Here's what we're working on. Yeah, these are awesome. Hey, Devin. My daughters like to work on them too, so I bought them one for Christmas. Because we only have one, so obviously they have to argue over it too. But I tell you, this is a key, if you didn't see it. So we're building, I built this one last week. We carved that out for these old steamer trunks. And so we're just going to build another one, different design. But right now we're just kind of getting the head of it to work. We're really close. Yeah, we certainly try. We do play with the locks now and then. But for those, we build these. This was my project a couple weeks ago. We built all these lock picks out of a windshield wiper. And there, for this one, I just looked up the basic design. And then we just went with the width of the keyway, this width. And I kind of just kept hogging off metal till it worked. Yeah, welcome to my workbench regarding tool brands. We We have the best Power Fist. And then, what was that, Tool Tech? Yeah, it's like, they're just the cheap end hobby tools, eh? Gotta make chicken salad with chicken shit. And then you get the good stuff. Okay. I think we just have to make these ones a little bit deeper. And as far as the key, yeah, I can buy one of these for $10. I wanted to challenge myself. Got the trunk for $5. I'm going to turn that into a whole project too. But I like making my own things. Gives me a real sense of accomplishment. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. If you want me to subscribe back, leave a comment. Devin, I'll hit you back for sure. I gotta go back. It might take me a day or two to get back to you. I have to wait for this live stream to upload to find your comment again. But if you come across one of my shorts, leave a comment on there, and I will get to you sooner. Do you do live streams, Devin? I ask about the live streams because I only just started doing them. I was at 500 forever. Made some kitten videos because a cat had kittens under my shed. That jumped up a couple hundred, I think. And I was stuck around 700 forever. Then I started live streaming, and these take right off. The coverage you get is quite amazing. And then I started having a lot of fun just doing them. Meeting people like you. See if it works yet. So we're in the guide on the top. It's really hard to see. There's a little hole in there for the top nub. We're in there, but I think we're just too long. Maybe these are too wide still. Yeah, you know, set up a couple things you want to do and give it a whirl. I mean, worst case scenario is turn it off. But I'm trying to promote them because I feel like, you know, good things come around, you should share them. Where are we at? A bit more off the bottom here. And yeah, I thought I was giving myself, you know, till the end of the year to hit 1,000. And then it was like 2 days I did like 2 live streams, I got 80 subscribers in a row, so like 160 in a couple days. And that made me happy. And I appreciate you all. There's no solid direction on my channel. I kind of just, you know, everything I'm interested in, I tend to make videos about. We are so very close. I think that top nub has to get shrunk a bit. We're not quite slipping into the guide. There are some burrs on there too. I wonder if that's... Alright, let's compare. Welcome, guys, welcome. Wow, 129 of you. Welcome, all of you. We're just kind of emulating this key. We're actually copying it. And we're getting pretty close. Let's try it now with the updates. I might have to take care of all these burrs. For anyone wondering, this one does work. I built this one too. Not a super complicated key. Alright, let me just see where I gotta start knocking off some material here. Position this. And yes, I could use the grinder little Dremel tool for the whole thing, but it makes so much dust. I'm not sure how perfect it has to be. Just has to get in here and be able to swivel that little. Welcome, guys, welcome. Do me a favor, hit like and subscribe. We're just building a second key now. Micro adjusting dividers. What is even that? I'm very much a layman with the tools here. pure hobbyist. I'm going to file that down. Maybe that could be your first video live stream, showing how to use micro adjusting dividers. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, now that makes sense. Yeah, I like my eyeballs, I guess. Dang, they're so close. Can't figure out what's catching here. Let's shrink this one a little bit. It wants to do its thing. Okay. I think it's this right here. That's what's holding us back. I think it's just in that bottom piece now. A little bit deeper. I'm not even sure that's the problem. We will do it for fun. We'll just carve this out a little bit. And then Guess I'll try it. Slow and steady. Especially if you want it to be nice and tight. We'll just keep going back, trying it over and over. It's so close. Okay, for my assessment, it's this top part. Then we'll give it another spin. No love. All right, let's go back up to our original. I didn't think it would have to be so exact, because I wasn't sure I had it perfect. We'll try that. So close. Okay, back, let's look again. That first one just went like that. There was no fuss about it. All right, let's give that a shot. Welcome, guys, welcome. If you're just tuning in, we're still trying to perfect this key. Oh, it's right there. We have built this other one that does work. And we're working on the second one. That almost works. Stay tuned. We are going to get it. Let's shave a bit off the top of this. Welcome to my anti-ASMR channel, where we grind and grind and grind. Just kidding, we're making a key. Alright, we are so darn close now. I think the nubs are just a little too long. Well, there we go. A little wiggle, I can get it to sit in there. So that's good news. I think I was right. These nubs are just a little too long. These ones are kind of super shallow. Probably this one still. All right, let's clean it up a little bit with this. All right, see if it's any smoother now. Still just wants to catch on the bottom there. When you move it up, it works. All right, let's take this back. Just round it out a little bit. Let's see if that makes it a bit more easy. Hey, that's beautiful. It is just a little bit sticky, but we'll leave it for now and clean it up a bit more. Guys, I love that you're tuning in. Make sure you hit like and subscribe for me. Keep me floating. We're on our way to monetization. We've had a great last month. And plenty of projects coming up. So now all we have to do with this, basically, that we've got the head set in, is decorate what we want. Sort of like this one. This was a similar material. And our goal is to make this one like that, but this is obviously going to be a different one. It still isn't quite as smooth. Let's work on the top a second there. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you had a great Christmas. Just gonna get the burr off here quick. All right, let's test it out. Appreciate you guys being here. Oh, that's much better. Just in and a twist. So we based it off this. It's pretty close. I'm going to clean up that shaft part of it. Go this way. Hey, thanks for liking my video, guys. It goes a million miles with these small channels. If you want me to subscribe to you, just leave a comment. Plays with the hand crank grinder. I'd be interested to see that. Is that like a special modified tool, it sounds like? Or just like a hand crank on a grind wheel? My kids love working on the bench too here. I have girls though, so they put their little plastic fake nails in here. And then they use the little diamond bit. And they grind down the nails to fit. Which, you know, ingenuity. I just love when my kids do anything I'm interested in. Makes me feel like a good parent. All right. My one beef with this vise, though, this twist. I gotta fix. I mean, this has a lip on it. I gotta fix something up there. All right, guys. Here's what we've been working on. Listen to that. Beautiful. Now we'll come up with a design for it. Wow, that's cool. That sounds like something I'm going to have to build. Maybe I'll make a foot-pedaled one. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Here's what we're emulating here. See, I knew it was shiny. This one doesn't show the phone. They look so similar, but in my hand, this is very shiny. And we did spend forever polishing it, so. Now, we just need some ideas for the turner, the decorative part. I'm going to clean this up a little bit more. Boy, I appreciate you all watching. These streams have been just a blessing to my channel. My next project too is getting the work shed. Right now we're kind of in the corner of the dining room. That's getting smoother. Seems to have its way about it. That lock might be getting tired too. Has had a lot of water pushed into it when we were making this one. Appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you hit like and subscribe for me. I'm switching my music back. Whoa, whoa. There we go. All right. I don't know if I want to make a big oval. That would be kind of cool. I kind of did the clover wind-up kind of looking key. This one was a ball to make. It was so fun. That was like a 4-hour stream just figuring out what to do for the clover leaf part. Let's put some tape on it. Do a bit of art. All right. So let's keep in mind I can shrink the shaft much like this one. I think a big oval with some like decorative innards would be pretty cool this time. Then we can shrink the shaft of this one too. But I won't do that till later. Although maybe I should do it first, because then I will know where this will sit. Yeah, let's do that. No, I don't know. I kind of like the way this one turned out. The head doesn't have to be as functional. I mean, none of this is all decoration. It's not for function. You can see here. Really only the little tiny tip of it goes in there. But expanding or shrinking the shaft kind of really brought out the character in this. It looked like a cheap wind-up key. Let's shrink it a bit. We'll do the similar thing here. Yeah, okay. Just thinking for a second here. So if I squish them both in here, I kind of really like the shape. So we kind of really squish them both in there, and I can at least make a cut. In the same sort of spots. All right. Maybe, yeah, you can just see my cuts. I'm actually going to make it just a touch bigger. Yeah, my next vise I'm going to spend a little bit more money on. I think on the bottom of this one I'm going to put a hand crank like this. So I can absolutely just torque it down instead of the spigot style. Maybe I'll just get metal and build my own vise. Build my own vise with blackjack and some GoPro going here. Trying to make longer form content. I'm not really good at editing videos though. Which means I'm probably not really good at filming videos yet. I'm just starting to get into it there. We'll take it easy. We'll play it subtle with this one. Make sure it still works. Ooh, that's a nice sound. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. We're just building our own custom key. Here's the one we built last week. This whole trunk is going to turn into a secret compartment magic. Super fun. You know how it goes. We're starting with a couple keys. I'm still sort of figuring out what I want to do as far as the carpentry in there. Once I get the saws going, that's when it'll take off, but we need some better weather for that. Appreciate you guys watching though. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe for me. If you want me to subscribe back, leave a comment. If you want to see the rest of this process, I have a couple shorts outlining the evolution of this one. So make sure you go check that out. We are going to figure out how to polish this properly. We've been using some sandpaper, but we'll see. We're looking for that jewelry finish, you know? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Devin, if you're still there, you got me thinking hardcore about that hand crank grindstone. Welcome to my anti-ASMR channel. or ASM aren't, as someone said last week. It's one of my favorite parts. Trying to keep things level and square and looking uniform, but doing it all by eye. It's kind of like, it is art. That's where it really feels like art. Like this little guy. I didn't use any measurements. I drew on the paper with my eye. And then we slowly started grinding away on it. Even these, I didn't use a drill. I used a little studded bit like this. I used the round one. And that was just super satisfying. Appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for checking out my channel. Just tuning in, I'll show you what we're up to in just a second. Alright, let's take a peek at it. For anyone that's wondering, we're just working on this key. It goes to this trunk. Kind of like the longer profile on that. It's working out pretty good. Let's get in here and get it nice and flat though. I don't know if this one fits in here. That one's pretty round. There it is. That's beautiful. A little bit more I can see. Flip it and do that on the other side. I think we have the zoomed in. Let's check. For anyone wondering, you can change the zoom on a live stream vertical. People keep saying you can't. Well, you can. Alright, let's hit this side a little bit more. I'm going to shrink this just a touch. Welcome guys, welcome. If you're wondering what's in there, it's one of these. Bought this old trunk. Didn't have a key, so we decided to make one. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe. Please. So right now we're making one we can put a different design on. It's kind of just a blank. We're going to make an oval shape out of this one. Appreciate you tuning in. One more hair in here. That should be pretty much done. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Knock some of these burrs off. So we got the key part functional, it's just time to decorate it. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Any imperfections, we can fix them up later. This isn't about perfection, it's about beauty. Get a cloth here to wipe your faces there, little goobers. Alright. Now, what are we working with here? Trying to make an oval. Make it a bit steeper, maybe. And then the inside we'll do something like that. I think for anyone tuning in, I'm just building a key for this old trunk. Sort of figuring out. Well, this kind of looks like a sour key now that I think about it. Do I make a bigger... Do I make a bigger clover? And then on the inside it would have like a... Oh, that's kind of cool. Kinda, I don't know, the oval's cool. It needs to be more ornate though. So it had like... That's more antique-y. So if with the oval, with like this 8 in the middle. I don't know, what do you guys think? Where do we go with this diamond looking one? Let me redraw it. I think I would keep these corners blunted a little bit, I guess would be the right. So it's kind of like old school style. And then there's kind of like this, but I think I would shrink this actually. So I'd make the oval kind of definitely come in. And then Oh, then with this one, if we could come into here with it, that would be pretty cool too, though. Oh, I'm right stuck, guys. Because we did this one already. I mean, something that kind of complements it. It's going to be bigger. See what we're doing here, too. Got a $5 trunk. And a $1,000 key we're working on. Interesting. Well, all else fails, draw it again. Something like that. I think these have to be a bit more expressed, though. It looks pretty good. I think we would... It's kind of hard to see before it's done. Or do we go with the diamond one? It would be kind of cool to go into the shaft with the design a little bit. That would give it a little bit of extra. I'm just not sure, guys. That oval looks pretty cool, though. I mean, we did do round with this, so it would really complement. I think we'd go for... go for maximum Let me know what you guys think. This has been a tough call for me. I may have to sleep on it. Or do we do it the other way? I really like that one, but what if they come in there like that? Oh, we could do 4. Do an actual insert clover. That would be kind of cool too. Here, let me draw it proper. If I ask my kids what they want, one will pick one and the other one will pick the other. No, I don't like the internal clover one. I do kind of like the points coming this way. But I think I like the other way better. If I asked my kids, they'd want a heart. That's what it would be. But I didn't make it wide enough. We'll have to make the next one a heart. Yeah. All would happen, one would pick one would pick the other, and then I would break someone's heart. Someone would think that I'm doing it on purpose. If you guys are just tuning in, this is sort of what we're working on. Trying to figure out what sort of design we want in that key. I mean, they're not exceptionally thick. Let's draw one more on this side for fun. I think the diamond's out. Be too rigid. I'll have to go play some Skyrim and see what the keys look like. Just not quite wide enough for a heart design. The other option is I trim it all down. It's more circular. I mean, not the only other option, but then that's super sour key looking. Which they'd love too. And that sort of is the idea between for this trunk. It's gonna be for my daughter. Every kid needs a trunk. No, kitty, you're not going outside. It's too dark out there now. How do I make another clover design? I am, yeah, absolutely tough call right now. That kind of works too. Not quite a heart, but an apple design. Let me fix this up. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for your patience. Just trying to decide what kind of design I want to go with here. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I definitely want the oval shape. It's the inside I'm working on now. Okay. So we're a toss-up between this design And I'm kind of shooting for that now. That looks pretty good. And it's sort of a heart. I mean, I could probably make it a heart. Sure, she'd love that. Okay, well, oval design is down. We know that, at least. We can chip off these corners. What does that remind me? Kingdom Hearts? Something like that? Chris. Should tip get a piercing saw and a handle. That file. It'll save you some. Yeah. There's a lot of ways I could have saved time. Bro, it was like 2 weeks making this one. I didn't have a drill bit that would even go through there. So that was a bit of a chore. We got it working though. I got bigger files. But I'm not trying to rush, because right now I'm still not dead set on what kind of design I want to put on this. But I appreciate the inputs. So right now I'm kind of just whittling away at it, thinking about that next step. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you hit subscribe for me. This whole trunk will be a series we do. Right now we're just making this key. Still deciding on what design to go with. I mean, I am leaning for this heart kind of insert. Paid $5 for that trunk. $5 Canadian. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Appreciate you being here with me. We're just grinding out our key. Grinding, I should say, filing. Trying to contemplate what sort of design to put on the inside. Here's the last one we made. They just go to this guy. Everyone's seen those. If you have one, that's probably what the key should look like. If you want to make your own, if you like what I'm doing, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss anything. I think that's the better looking one. For anyone just tuning in, there's what we're working on. Just building our own key. Don't worry about the scratches, they were there already. Appreciate you guys being here as always. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for me. Like the video if you're able. If you're just tuning in, I'll show you what we're up to in just a second. If you're just tuning in, we're just trying to make an oval of this rectangle. I think I'm going to put this design into this key. And for anyone continuing to watch, sorry I repeat myself so much. The average view of these live streams is 14 seconds. So I'm trying to hook as many people as possible into my cool little project here. If you're watching, I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe. Welcome, people, welcome. That's what we're working on, just making our own little custom key for these trunks. Oops, put it in sideways, there we go. Still deciding on the pattern. I think we're going to go with this one with just the one hook part in the middle. We'll see. For now, we're turning it into an oval. Appreciate you guys watching. If you want a sped up version of what I'm doing, go watch my shorts. Long content, long form content, I mean. It's coming shortly. I'm working on it as we speak. Appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Every little bit of the way gets us a little bit closer to that oval we're looking for. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe for me. Should switch the light up. Boom. We're getting it pretty round there. Well, we're still a ways off from an oval, but slowly, surely grind our way there. In case anyone was wondering what we're doing, here's the last one we made. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to take the tape off for now. Appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Bit by bit, slowly carving away. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe if you want me to subscribe back to you. Leave a comment. Just tuning in, I'll show you what we're up to in just a second. Alright, so if you're just tuning in, we're slowly and steadily turning this into an oval. We're going to put a design in it, and it's just this key we're working on for this old trunk over here. Appreciate you guys watching. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. One corner is giving me so much trouble with that digging in. Welcome, guys, welcome. We're slowly but surely getting this into an oval. And then we're going to add our decorative part in the middle. Sort of something like that. And so we're just slowly and surely getting our key to the shape we want it. We got it functioning already, which is pretty good. Appreciate you guys watching. Slow and steady. Hope you guys have had a great holiday season there, Christmas. New Year's coming up. We're winning. For anyone tuning in, there's what we're making. It's going to turn out something like that. Again, for the people just joining in, it's for this old steamer trunk. It's a project I've been working on here. So make sure you subscribe, don't miss a beat. If you guys are interested, I have a couple shorts about the making of this key. I mean, there's live streams on it too, if you are so inclined. Appreciate you guys tuning in. For anyone just tuning in, give you the tour here. So it all started as this piece of corner aluminum. We hacked it out of here. slowly and steadily grinding it into a key shape. Appreciate you tuning in. And it's a little tedious, but this was a rectangle. So we're slowly getting it into an oval. And we'll come up with some sort of cool design to put on in there. One more tour for the folks just joining in. And again, here's the one we already built. We're just kind of building a duplicate with a different design. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I think we're going to start packing it up. It's kind of been a long slog already. And that'll leave us something to do tomorrow. There's a grand cleanup we need to do. Appreciate you guys watching as always. Hey Devin, right on. I'm just closing up shop here now, and I will come check that out. We made pretty good progress. And at least we got it to work on day one, so that's pretty good. And I'm just apprehensive to fully round it out. I'm going to sleep on it and see actually what kind of design I come up with. Again, why I need a shop. Doing everything in the dining room is a little messy. Oops. Maybe next time we'll get into some lock picking. These are some lock picks I made out of a windshield wiper I changed off of my car. There's the locks off of Granny's house. Switch you guys to camera 2. This is the extent of my workbench. It's not very big. A couple projects coming up. See how far we get into this week. And when the weather gets nicer, we'll get into some carpentry stuff too. Tomorrow will be a fun day. We'll get into actually decorating that key. And it won't be as messy when the filing is done. I'll be able to go a little longer, but this mess, I gotta contain it or it'll get away from me. As always, I'll show you guys the channel mascot. Here's Big Toe. This is just a rock I found. It looked like a foot, so we finished the job. We're going to build a little shoe for it eventually. Make sure you guys subscribe. We got some other stuff in the works. Last summer we grew a 77.5 pound pumpkin. So I've packaged my own pumpkin seeds. I want to do a giveaway. But I need more subscribers to do that. So if you're interested in growing a giant pumpkin, make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment. I'll subscribe back to you. And eventually I'm going to host some sort of giveaway for those. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Alright, that'll pretty much do it. Let's go over one more time. So we started off with the key we made last week, and today we started off with essentially a blank like this. This is one we tried. I changed my mind on how I wanted to cut it. And we're going to turn it into an oval with some sort of decoration in the middle. And these keys, we got this one functional. These keys go to this trunk over here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate the love and the likes. If you're interested in seeing me play some sloppy guitar, it's the very beginning of this video, so go watch that. I would like to do a guitar stream at some point. That was the first one I did, had music. And I just got to get a set list down. I'd like to do that one day. But for now, I appreciate you guys watching. Take care out there. Hope you have a great new year.